Last lap, first place. Come on, Rainbow Road. Freaking blue shell. Oh hey YouTube, I didn't see you there. I was just pretending to play some Mario Kart Double Dash on the imaginary GameCube that I pretended to have set up right there. So, after the recently released Mario Kart 8, I figured to myself, hey Ranger, why don't you do a top 8 Mario Kart games list? So I was like, yeah, that might be a good idea. So, here's my top 8 Mario Kart games list. I hope you all enjoy. At number 8, we have Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. The 2001 release was the first mobile Mario Kart game to ever come out. There really isn't much to say about this game. I mean, it's mobile Mario Kart. The only difference between this one and the original is that you can play this one, wait for it, mobilely. Here we are, the one that started it all, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. This 1992 release revolutionized racing games as a whole, and was the first kart racer that you could play as your favorite Nintendo characters. Though there have been many improvements to the Mario Kart mechanics over time, this game started it all. Plus, there were no goddamn blue shells! For number 6, we have Mario Kart 64 for the Nintendo 64. The first Mario Kart to bring kart racing to the three-dimensional realm. Now, objectively, this game isn't that good. The karts don't control very well, and some of the levels are very subpar. Subjectively, however, this game is a blast to play with friends, and will go down as one of the greats. I just couldn't muster putting it above some of my all-time favorites of the Mario Kart franchise. At number 5, we have Mario Kart Wii. Now, never owning a Wii myself, I don't have very many memories of this game, but when I did play it, it was quite enjoyable. Now, the motion control wasn't very fun, and the plastic wheel was trash. I much preferred the option to use the GameCube controller. This game, however, did have beautiful graphics, and many fun courses to choose from. Mario Kart for the DS was the second Mario Kart for a mobile device. I can remember being in elementary school and hiding this game under my blankets and playing it after bedtime. This game was extremely fun at the time of its release and is still very good today. It was the first to introduce the whole 16 new course and 16 retro course mechanic, and to have a mini-map that ran flawlessly. The graphics weren't that great, but what can you expect from a DS game? I don't think any of us expected this game to become the gem that it is. Plus, the online local multiplayer was fun, even though its predecessors performed that task with a lot less flaws. Coming in at number 3, we have the recently released Mario Kart 8. Now granted, I was only able to play this game for an hour at my local Best Buy, but from what I can tell, it was pretty darn awesome. The graphics are absolutely stunning, and the courses are awesome. Though the game received the most praise of any Mario Kart game and almost single-handedly saved the Wii U, it doesn't make that game my favorite by default. It's actually 2 away from my favorite, to be precise. For number 2, we have Mario Kart 7 for the Nintendo 3DS. This game was revolutionary in the fact that it was the first Mario Kart to have the ability to fly and go underwater. The game also had beautiful graphics and flawless online capabilities. It was one of the first games to make you want to turn your 3DS slider all the way up. It also had the ability for you to go in first person and use your 3DS gyro motion controls to control, which was fun for about 15 seconds. If you did the math, you'd know that this is my favorite of the bunch. Mario Kart Double Dash from the Nintendo GameCube. This game used to be a bundle pack with buying the GameCube. It was the first GameCube game I ever had the pleasure of playing. Now, being the first game I ever played on my favorite console, you can imagine that I'd be a little biased. But this game really is amazing. It's really focused on multiplayer, having one character in the front and one in the back of your kart, or playing its incredible battle stages. The graphics are amazing and are better than that of many modern day games. It also had very many amazing and revolutionary tracks such as Daisy Cruiser, DK Mountain, Wario Raceway, and the list goes on. Mario Kart Double Dash was an incredibly underrated and the best of the series in my opinion. So there you have it, YouTube. That's my top 8 Mario Kart games. Remember that it is only my personal top 8 Mario Kart games. You have the freedom to disagree or agree with me however you so choose. But if you do disagree, please leave it down in the comments on a more suggestive form saying, I think you should have put such and such here instead of such and such, etc. Because remember that it is my personal opinion, and my personal opinion isn't law. Everybody has their own opinions. So yeah, I would love to see you guys post down in the comments your top 8 Mario Kart games, or as a video response, or you could just type it down in the comments, you know, however you so choose. But thank you all for watching, and I guess I will see you all next time. Peace.